Yeah, the Palu. Finally, the Palu that can stop the low tiers, right? Right, Seal Joe? Right, guys? But would you look at that? Small battlefield. Stage is not at all surprised. And that's the Palu tax.
Yeah. I do feel like that this is probably a hard matchup for Wario just because Palu has surprisingly big hitboxes that it's kind of hard for Wario to contend with, especially because half of them are invincible.
Yeah. But onto the fact that Wario just built a lot of damage like that. He went from like, what, 12% to 72?
Yeah.
Quite a big difference indeed.
Wario kind of falls into that category of characters that win more games than they do matchups. Like, you could say that Palutena wins this matchup, but Wario can get you 0 to 60 on one conversion, and one WAP takes the game.
Yeah, and good on Spiro for not air dodging there. Because a lot of people would air dodge, and that would probably be the stock for most of them.
Not biting on the dash attack either, but good job taking the stock by Matador.
And here goes the nair conversions. Here we go. Oh, trying to get an falling up air. Because Wario just gets a lot when you have to fall onto him. He gets a lot off it.
Oh, there's the falling up air into the half wall. Not enough to kill though.
Going the right way. Oh, that pike though. A dash attack. You want to take it with the rage.
Very nice.
Good conversion. Good confirm.
And Palutena up air, of course, killing.
Yeah. That's just a really good move.
Yeah.
But with he's at the
he wanted.
He can do that.
Yeah.
He's at that percent. He has that control. But Chelsea, he just used half wall, so he's probably gonna be another minute.
Yeah.
So we can get another one.
I do not think that this game will last long enough for him to get another WAP.
And I would say you're right.
I am right. There you go.
You thinking of going to Vegas soon?
Hey, maybe. So, game one analysis. I mean, that was a very thorough destroying of Spiro that Matador did.
Yeah.
There really was not much that Spiro could have done better. Matador just kind of ran through him.
I wouldn't even say that. I think it's mostly just the fact that, I think Matador played better. I don't think it was just that Spiro couldn't do anything. It's just that Matador was just playing better.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree.
Yeah, and this stage makes sense. Another one that gives Palu space to move around, and you can at least follow off on these platforms.
Wow.
Because once again, this moving platform is guys 73.
Good job popping the balloon.
And right now, here's another thing, is that while you can die off the side sooner, actually, no, I think both those last stocks killed off the side.
You'd think that, Wario would definitely prefer to have the smaller side blast zones and the bigger top blast zone here.
And you're probably right, but so would Palu. Especially with the fact that once in the moving platforms, you can, like we saw earlier, those earlier kills you can cheese out or jank or something like that.
Ooh, almost getting the balloon with the bike.
Yep, the very important thing here. And then with that down tilt dash attack not in that confirmed range yet.
Half waft just online.
Yeah, you saving that bike, able to make it back, waiting for Spiro to have to be in an area where they have to commit to an option beforehand.
Yeah.
Ooh. That down air. And now once again, that down tilt not being able to confirm the dash attack.
Wow. Almost getting the punish on the auto reticle, just not quite.
That was a good parry. I didn't even realize you'd be able to parry that at that point. And right now, that dash attack definitely gonna take it. Yeah. And we were talking about, maybe how Wario would like to stage as well. I would say the bigger space prevents Palu from being forced to approach in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
You're able to play around it a lot better, and Wario definitely struggle as he has to move around. And once again, if he can't get in there, he has to move around the platforms. Palu just has tools to screw him over.
There are a lot of Warios that do like to camp and just kind of wait on that waft to show up, but that is not Matador style. So like a campier Wario would really like this stage. Matador wants to get in there, wants to scrap, especially against Palu. So maybe Town is tough to do that on.
Definitely. And right now, there's down tilt dash attack.
There you go.
But he has the waft.
Yeah.
And there's 2 stocks left. Do you use it now or do you use it next stock? Because the problem is there may not even be a next stock if you don't use it.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to find a way to kill on that last stock.
It just depends on if you have an opportunity. If you hit a fallen up air here, then you use the waft here. But if nothing shows up, then you're just going to have to, you know.
Hold that. There you go, that fair runoff there. Yep.
So those were 2 pretty solid getting smacked around by, one by each player. So, I mean, all right, who you got? Who you got game 3?
I don't know. I think both these players, they're both smacking the other one up too much for me to really be like, oh, I think this one. Because it really shows that it's just a game thing.
Exactly.
I feel like it's very stage dependent on this last counterpick.
Battlefield is another stage that both of these characters like, but
yep. I think I missed what stage they're going to.
Battlefield.
Battlefield. I am split on this because I know a lot of this could work out for Palu. It's also work out for Wario, as you can use these platforms to mix up how you land. Palu, you can get a lot off the combo extensions on them.
Yeah.
You die later off the top because definitely helps that Palu can't use those hazards on.
Wario has so many good platform setups though.
And that's the thing as well there. But so does just the fact that Palu up air also covers the entire platform.
Yeah. I feel like it has been a very long time since I called a set that was 2 top tiers. So
Yeah. Yep. You don't see that. You don't see that often in MDVA.
Good use of the jump. Wario's got the airspeed to be able to kind of float around off stage. Good job avoiding the explosive flame. That definitely would have taken the stock there.
Yeah, and that we saw that F smash coming up from Spiro, not coming punished. Probably could definitely be the fact that Matador is worried about his landing on it.
And the back throw. Jeez.
The tri-state twister, that's what I call it. That's damage being built up. He's teleporting away. For that up air is building so much damage.
Exactly.
Poking out with the F tilt. That's fair.
Matador's definitely a big fan of the retreating back air, but Spiro's really started to pick up on that and has been able to be the aggressor coming off the ledge, which is fun to watch.
Yep. Down tilt?
Down tilt into the poke, but not getting the dash attack.
The back air definitely going to take it there. And from, considering the percent at which, Meta lost stock and Spiro had it, this is looking very well.
Yeah.
A few seconds away from full waft. This is, hey, 64 damage is very good. In fact, now you have full waft. You don't need to kill with waft on this stock. You can, but you don't need to.
Exactly. And I think that the fear of waft, too, is so good in a matchup like this.
Yeah, definitely is. Because you have some people change the way they play around it. I know some.
Because it's scary. I mean, if I see that big dude coming to fart on me, I'm running away.
Yeah. And I know some players, once again, we're seeing a lot of these teleport escapes from Spiro.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because if you can try to camp, but if you mess up, you're dead for it.
Exactly.
Especially you don't have the tools to camp.
Wow.
But if you're gotta get Matador, you have the tools to F tilt that.
Exactly.
Take that stock, forcing Spiro to land on stage. I'm not even sure if it was forced. I think it could have just been a bad teleport.
I think it was probably a bad teleport, but who knows? Oh, he was looking for the read.
Yeah, not following it up there. And needing it back for his troubles at the ledge now. We've seen Spiro get a lot off them. But, there we go.
He's hungry. He is hungry for it.
He wants something. Yep.
Oh, trying to take him off the top.
Unfortunately not. Well, unfortunate for Spiro not being able to punish that. If you're Matador, you got around that.
Yeah.
And you're lucky. You're pretty happy you're able to get
I think Matador sees that realistically, he'll probably have a half WAF ready by the time that this game is over if Spiro's getting, yeah.
But right now, he doesn't, it's not looking like he's going to need it. Losing that stock, second stock, at a relatively 5%, building enough damage on it.
Yeah.
But, and getting the lead. Because he also died when Spyro's only had like 40% on his first stock. But here's this Palu threat. You're above Palu. Palu's at a higher percent than you. Definitely struggle to kill the land.
I think Wario's good neutral tools are different than his good kill options, which is scary because when you play against Palu, her good kill options are her good neutral tools.
Yeah, but
when you can do that, fist in the face.
What's up? The big dash. And that's going to be the...
Like your cuts, G. Wonderful. Sending Spiro 2 losers and sending us to winner's quarters, I believe.
Yep. So it's been a little bit since we just talked about this, but this thing right here, Ninja Infinite, baby. So Ninja Infinite's happening MLK weekend. Going to be a great event, and we can really... This doesn't harm people to add more money to a prize.
Exactly.
And by going to the Match Arena, you can do things like the contribution codes, and that adds free money to the prize pool. Each person can add $1. If we have, I don't even know how many people we have right now, probably a decent amount watching us. It is a Tuesday night after all in VGBC. We can add upwards of like $1,000 just off the...
Which is a lot of money.
A lot of money. I think we have...
You know,
889.
Yeah, that's awesome.
890 bucks, pretty much.
Get the, you want to help these players kind of be able to support themselves, live their dreams,